Happy New Year, everyone! This is our 6th week of Wednesday weekly Walkthroughs, and as usual, hope you are excited to see my and everyone else's solves at the end of this video, and in the description there will be links to everyone, and also a playlist of every solve of every week, and we can start this New Year's special. Let's go! First solve, we immediately have this. I think we should have a name for this block, like a bad block, because you cannot preserve this. But yeah, we also have the purple in here. The purple actually goes here, so it's a pretty nice case. We can have, if we have blue here, then after putting the purple in here, we will create a triplet here. And by the way, my color scheme as usual is red and green are swapped. Yeah, and then we can just fix it. And the other pieces will be, this one will stay here. Will it? Wait, what is the case? I'm lost. Yeah, yes, it will. And yeah, I'm too lazy to actually track all of the cases because you can also influence them. And yeah, so this is going to be here, which is nice, and we will need to force the other one in here, like that, and then put it like there, and we got our half solved triplet by accident. We need, what's it called, purple to go there. There's purple here, there's also purple here, so we can immediately solve it like that, and I can see this arrow block, which is nice. We have red and purple, red and orange here. Solve this arrow block, and then solve those two. And right now I'm gonna think about what to do with this side, because we have an opportunity to actually solve something, because red needs to go here, and we have two oranges here and red here, so we can actually move, I guess, this block, because there is a higher chance to create something with this block, at least without additional rotations, though we will rotate like that, and then solve it like, now what I meant to do it like that, and by accident we actually did what I wanted, what I hoped to do. We created this long trap in a correct color scheme, and yeah, correct color scheme, and we can just finish the solve, though we need to orient all three of our centers, which is usually a nuisance. This we need to do a U on gray, so we can do that, and the triplet is here, two blue here, no green in here, so green, at least one of greens is either here or here. There's one, so we can okay, I guess I'm gonna do that, put it in here, and the other blue, yep, and the other blue is here. Yeah, I really don't like having this case specifically with this blue, because you cannot just do a sledge or sledge prime, but because we have that blue, we can do that. We also need to insert it in here. I can see this is oriented, or I can also say that those two corners are oriented, so it's not gonna be OLP7, because not all of the corners will be oriented. Also this triangle will be here, and this yellow will be in the back. So we can fix that, and this is this case, so we can just solve it like that, and solve it like that. Purple is in here, so we know what case it is. It's this one. Yep. Second solve, we have this block with this pair and that. We can do U R prime to actually force them together. The edge is in here, and we can put blue in here so that the triplet will be solved. We don't have any on this side, but we can do L. Can we do that? Yeah, LU to put this blue in here, then the L prime to actually create all of that. This corner sadly will still, this triangle will still be here. we can force a solution where it will be it will create a short trap from here without needing to be reoriented, though I'm too lazy to think about that right now. So yeah, we're gonna do like that, and then we're gonna, should I do anything before that? I don't think so. Yeah, we can do it like that. Yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking about some unusual solutions. Oh, okay, I found one. Because I knew that the edge will be up here, I just didn't know what to do with that. But now I know that we can put it in here, and now we can actually combine them in 3 moves. Now that is smart. Also, we accidentally created this half triplet. I wonder where the purple is. One is already used, one is here, and the other one, oh, the other one is here. So we can, I guess, ignore this one, hope that we will find the other one, and it will be here, and then solve it. We also have this block, but we don't care about it because we have this pair, like that. And in cases like that, you might sometimes force, like cases like that, by cases like that, I mean when the triplet is upside down in one slot, so by a single move we can set up either this insert or this insert that needs one additional move. And yeah, sometimes we can force the position of this triplet, or I mean the orientation, to make the insertion into moves because it's faster, I guess. Yeah, we have orange in here, or red in here. Not too much else interesting. That's not how you English. Okay, I'm not Englishing today. Yeah, so we can combine those two. I remember the corner up there. The color scheme is correct. I also see this gray, which should go here. So it's nice that it does. And it actually created this trap. I'm gonna immediately put it on the left because the color scheme doesn't matter. In any case, we still need to create a 3 mover, which we actually created, and I know that the color scheme on the gray is correct. Oh, and I forgot to solve the color scheme on the red. I wonder why I did that. I mean, I didn't. But yeah, we solved that, and then solved that. Yellow here, no green, so there's one green either here or here. It's there. And it's a nice situation because we can send the blue up there, insert it, we'll have the yellow down there, and the pair solved up here, so it's going to be either a 1 sledge or 2 sledge case. It is indeed a 1 sledge case, so we can just move it like that, and we have this case. Yeah, not the best finger tricks. So at Scramble, there's a lot of potential solutions here. We have this block that needs to go here. This case that can, so like this will be the correct color scheme. Also we can combine those two or do U prime L. So a lot of options, but we also have this triplet. And I thought a little bit about how we can go about solving it. And I realized that we can actually put blue in here, even though it doesn't have the triangle here, but we can either use this triangle to do it like that, but we will need to set up to put purple in here, and it's not really possible from here without doing too many moves. We can also do it like that, but in that case we can actually do that. But I have a better idea, because we can also use the third triangle to pair them, and this triplet will be here, and we need to put the purple in here for that. Yes. And I just realized that it's not gonna be easy. Yeah, it's not really possible. So my plan actually is cancelled. Now I'm gonna go with the second option by putting this purple in here. Then put in white in here, and then combine them like that. We have this block. We can put it like that, and I guess I can combine them. Oh, and we accidentally created this block, but I didn't see that. And immediately insert this like that. We can see this block, any green, yes, creating like that, F prime. We have funny cases with orange and gray, but what's there? I'm forgetting my colors. The red is pretty good. We can create a good color scheme, and because it's only our first center, and we know that all three of the reds are going to be back there, then it's either a really good case or an okay case. So there is no way of it being bad. And it's okay case. It's a double trigger. Yeah, and we can, I guess I would prefer to solve gray in here, but because we already have orange here and we know what side is here, it's better to go with orange, because this edge, this block, can immediately be used to create something on the orange here, and we will have better look at the orange because of doing this. And so now we have this block, and that's not the best case, honestly, but yeah, I'm not sure you can possibly force a 3 mover here, at least from orange. So though usually if you cannot force 3 mover from one side, you cannot do that from the other. So we are gonna just build like that, which is the correct color scheme, and then just spam TPS on here. We have this. We need a purple there, and both purples are here. We have blue here, and I guess I'll prefer doing it like that, because the blue will be here and I can just move it again in here, though it's not the best case being all the way over here. We have a choice to do a D and insert, or to do a U white prime. And I guess if we are being specific, I know that this is probably not a pair, so I'll prefer to put the green on the equator, and only this solution actually puts the green on the equator. No, it does not. I for a second I thought that the triplet will be here. Yeah, so no solution will put it on the equator, so I still am gonna do it like that. Then we have a single sledge case, and we have this. Fourth scramble, and here I'm gonna do something quite interesting, because I've been thinking about this idea for a long time and I haven't actually gotten a single scramble that allows for this technique that I can recall, though I might have missed some. And yeah, what is my idea? We have this triplet, we have those blocks, UR will create them, and we also have this triplet that will be solved, like that, though in an incorrect position. And the interesting idea is that we can go and solve the white center without a single triangle, but with two triplets solved. And only then we can insert the last triplet. That's the idea that I wanted to use at some point, but never got the chance to. And yeah, we can theoretically also force this triple, but that's not a step in Bensisco, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this block is gonna be here. We will hide this triplet in here, and the reason to use this case, this idea, is simply because the corner is hidden by the triplet. So without solving both triplets, it would be quite hard to actually create anything. Maybe you have an idea of how to do that, but I don't. Yeah, so what we are doing, we're gonna hide that, put that here, and then immediately do that. And then we can solve those while having this corner in here, and insert the corner like that. and by accident we created this orange and also this gray. The orange is with the correct color scheme, and because I noticed the gray, I'm gonna leave it in here. This is also a correct color scheme. Those two triangles are also in a good position in relation to each other. We need to be careful not to create a triple, what's it called? A triple trigger case for orange, though I'm not sure I can manage that. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm solving gray. Yeah, I know that it won't be, yeah, it's gonna be two trigger. We can immediately solve. What did I just do? Oh, okay, it is. Unfortunately, it is a 3-trigger case, and the nice part about, for example, this case is that you can either do it like that, or you can do it like that, and you will get different outcomes. But sadly, we did it from the wrong angle. I need to practice my prediction of the last two centers, because it can be used extremely easily in cases of when you are using last half centers to actually force something good, or at least avoid the worst few cases like this one, because we will do that. Solve, and the last triplet is here. The purple is either, no, it's not purple, it's green. Like I was confused by this one. The green should be, one green is here, so potentially other green is either here or somewhere here. It's not here, so we still, I mean, it was useless to look here, so we should have looked here, and both greens are here. And because of that, we know that the blue is automatically here. We can just solve it, and with a setup like this, we can solve that. And we know that the blue will be on the bottom, and the orange, the purple pair is going to be on the top, which can lead to a OLP skip, pair formation skip, I mean. Oops, what did I just do? Yeah, and oh, we actually did got a pair formation skip, and we got a 4-move, a 5-move last layer. Nice. Scrambles for New Year's edition are crazy. Some of the nicest scrambles I've seen in a while, to be honest, because not only is this block solved, though incorrectly, and we can actually do something like that, but also the block is, this case is another one of those cases that I've been thinking about for some time, because you can do what I call center shift, where you have some center solved, like here you have this center solved and this center somewhere, and you just exchange these centers for this one, and this is used to create something. For example, in this case, you can just do R prime U prime and force this case, although it's still 2 moves to 3 moves. But yeah, the idea is really nice. And yeah, we don't really have anything to think about on the what's it called, the triangles, triplets. My brain literally does not function today. Yeah, we don't really have anything in terms of triplets, though we will have this in here. This will be, yeah, literally nothing interesting, so I'm just gonna look for green to put in here, and potentially orange to add to, purple to add to this one. So we're gonna do it like that. We're looking for the green to be on top. Oops, I forgot to, I forgot to change the position. Yeah, it was supposed to be like that. And we're looking for the green to be on top. I know that this green is not on top. It's there. This one is here. And where is the last green? It's here. So we know that this is the corner that we want to make triplets with. And also this is purple. So we can just do it like that. Solve it. And because I can see orange here, I'm not gonna do something like this to solve this triplet, though I didn't know that blue was here. I'm gonna use this side, and I mean the best solution here is probably just combine it with this, though I could have noticed this blue, but I did not, and it doesn't really matter because the move count is the same. So we're gonna, oops, no, oh, it's not, because that will be one move less, or even two moves less. So yeah, now we have orange block up there. I'm not gonna solve it right now because we don't have an easy case. And we have a small problem because we have a lot of gray and a lot of red on the sides where they do not belong, though, because we know that there's two orange edges up there, three red edges here, and those here, we know that the last gray edge is definitely here, and we can actually use that to create the gray in here. What would be the best way of doing that? Because we can really do something very efficient by creating, yeah, we need to do it like that. We can create this block, and because the color scheme is incorrect, we need to create the arrow block, and now we have this pair that we can use to create that, and this center is correct. We need to solve yellow, orange. I'm not sure if the color scheme is correct. It actually is not. So we can just change it, solve that, and solve that. We know that we need blue on the side. The purple is gonna be up there, so we have two blues here, also purple there, so I'm just gonna do it like that, and like that. We will put the yellow in the back. This will be pairless, so the corners, all of the corners will be oriented, and at least one will have a triplet solved, because this one is yellow on top. And yeah, it's this case. So what do we have? We have yellow here, so the last one is here, so I can just immediately combine them like that, and solve them. And that was our fifth solve. A lot of good scramble this time, and I spent a lot of time explaining and thinking about my solutions. And right now I'm babbling because you have on your screens links to the other solvers of Wednesday Weekly Walkthrough solves of this week. Also check out the playlist in the description with every single solve of every single week from the past, unfortunately not from the future, though you can get access to the scrambles from the future by going to the link in the comments, where I have posted scrambles for many weeks to come. And I can add even more if you want, I don't know, pre-record example solves for the whole year. Like we can arrange that if you want to. And thanks for watching. Happy New Year and goodbye.